Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another video by yours truly, Chucky Good Guy Collectibles. And today, in this new edition of my videos brought to you, we're going to be talking about Comic Scene magazine, which I never really got these too much growing up as a kid. I got a couple of them, and nowadays it's way fucking too expensive to get them now, but I do have some to share, so that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video today. So we're going to get started with this one, because this was the first Comic Scene magazine I ever got. This is issue number 34. This will be the main one I'll be showing off in this video. This was during the time of the reign of Superman, with all the four Superman. When Superman died, these four Superman took his place. And this was a big event. This was like the cover story. Got some cool ads, got some Street Fighter stuff. This is from Malibu Comics. This is the first issue. This is the only Street Fighter comic I have, I believe. Do I have this? Maybe I don't. Maybe it's Mortal Kombat. I don't have this one. But I do have some Street Fighter comics. I just don't have that one. I thought I did, but I don't. We got some stuff they're going to be talking about. The Fantastic Four 90s movie, which this is pretty rare to see this being advertised in this magazine. Because this film, the Fantastic Four film that came out in the 90s, was unreleased. Never came out in the theater as promised. I remember my dad telling me about, he saw the trailer in the theater when he went and saw some movie, and yeah, he saw that Fantastic Four trailer, and it was never to be seen by the public during that time, because it was never released for anyone to see until later on. You can watch it on YouTube, But yeah, got some Jim Lee stuff. Which, what is this character? Death Blow. Yeah, I got some comics of this. That was from Darker Image. I have that comic as well. Yep. Look at that. Something you don't see too much being advertised. I don't know why this was, a big story in this magazine. They talked about it a lot, but they shelved this. There's even a documentary about this. And it hasn't been officially released. I don't know why. It's not even that bad of a movie. Cheesy, sure. But not that bad to not release it. Officially, anyway. That's the best looking Doctor Doom I've ever seen. Live screen version of him. Got Jay Underwood as Johnny Storm. The Thing. I didn't mind the movie. I know There's probably people that don't like it, but I don't mind the movie. That Doctor Doom is bad ass looking. But yeah, I enjoy it for what it is. Got some more stuff in here. Now we got the cover story of the Reign of Superman. Got Steel here. I don't have Steel comics. I kind of wish I had some of them. I don't. I have Superboy, comics. But I don't have Steel. Not really easy to come by nowadays. Wasn't something I was really interested in buying at the time. I was more interested in just buying, the Death and Return of Superman storylines back then. So we got the Cyborg Superman, the Eradicator, Man-Bat, got the Crypt Keeper. This is cool. Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Crypt Keeper. That is badass. Trent Williams, when he was in the movie Dead Heat. Punisher. Yeah, I never bought too many comic scene magazines. I was more interested in Wizard magazine. That was the big thing back then. Or Hero Illustrated. I only had a couple of those too. My main, thing was Wizard magazine, which I have a collection video on this channel if you want to look at it. But I did have a couple of these. So that is this issue, Comic Scene 34. Then we have one. This is issue 54 with Terry Hatcher. Cover story of Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, which I do enjoy the show. Too bad that show ended the way it did. I think it could have went on longer. Had a really bad last season. Season 4 had serious issues, and that's why it got canceled. But I like the show. This was a big deal back then. Terry Hatcher wearing nothing but a Superman cape. Yeah. This was a big deal back then. Spawn, the video game for the Super NES. So Terry Hatcher. She played a great Lois Lane, in my opinion. There we go. Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher from the show. I don't mind Dean Cain as Superman. definitely focusing on Terry Hatcher in this magazine. And let's see here. What else do we have here? You got the Superman animated series, Sailor Moon, which I don't mind the show. You got Marvel vs. DC. Big event back then in the 90s. She, which is a pretty cool comic book character. I have a collection video on the channel if you want to check it out. She's pretty cool. Pink Panther. Supposed to make a remake to that with what I've been told. Eddie Murphy's going to play Inspector Clouseau, and they're going to have where he's interacting with the Pink Panther, the animated Pink Panther. So it's going to be kind of like Roger Rabbit or something. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. So that's that issue, which is issue 54. And this is the last issue that I have. And this is issue number 29 with Batman on the cover. The cover story is about the Batman animated series. Got, let's see, more masterpieces, advertisements, some Simpsons ad, some Batman Returns, Michael Keaton. So we're talking about Batman Returns. Pretty cool. Michael Keaton is one of my favorite actors. Cyberforce, another cool comic book series. I have a collection video on this channel as well because I'm big on 90s comics. If you're new to the channel, I'm really big on 90s comics. Those are the best, in my opinion. A lot of people call 90s comics the dark age of comics, edgy, type of stuff. But I like it. More daring, more fun. Less camp, I guess. I'm talking about the Batman animated series. Love this series. Shadowhawk, which is another Image title. I do own the comics of this. I've never showed it off before on this channel. Maybe someday. We'll see. He's kind of a cool character. And yeah, I think this is it, guys. Just wanted to show this off, flip it through for you guys. Let's see what's in here. Showing off the collection. Look at that. Bebe's Kids, man. Yeah, this movie's fucking funny as shit. Bebe's Kids. Has anyone seen this movie? This is based off the Robin Harris's sketch she did. You know, yeah, it's a funny animated movie. Bebe's Kids. We don't die, we multiply. Test tube, baby. I grew up with that movie. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, Robin Harris, he was funny. Stand up and everything. I thought he was really funny in House Party. It's a shame he died young. But anyways, yeah, this is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comic Scene collection. I don't know if I'll get more of these later on down the road. They're pretty expensive to buy and not worth the amount of money they're charging online, but this is what I have. And anyways, I'll talk to you some other time. Take care.